Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and the cats are all over the place here. It is time for episode number 11 of our Pokemon Pearl playthrough here on the channel. Pokemon Pearl playthrough. It's almost a bit of a tongue twister, like Peter Piper, you know. But we're here in Eterna Forest, because in the last episode, we were making our way towards Eterna City, the site of our second gym battle, second gym badge in the Sinnoh region. And we had to go through Eterna Forest to get there. We met up with this girl, Cheryl, right here. My Pokemon is an excellent healer, but attacking isn't a strong point. She's a Chansey trainer, and she's a little bit concerned about getting through this forest on her own, so she has recruited me to help her get through, because apparently Team Galactic is about. They're up to some sort of shenaniganery here in the forest, so we'll keep our peepers peeled for those peons. Where's all the peas? Anyway, moving on, we're going to do a little team recap once we pick up whatever item this happens to be. A Paralyze Heal, or Paralyze Heal. Isn't it cool when they add extra letters in later generations? Alright, so let's start off with our current team as they are working. We have Canuck, our level 19 B-Barrel with the Quick Claw item. The nature is mild, which again, I forget what it does. I don't think we can see in this generation. They usually have a little bit of a hint of color to the stat. Not yet, though. Maybe it's Gen 5 they started doing that. Anyway, the ability is Unaware, ignoring the foe stat changes. We have Headbutt. Love it. Rollout, Water Gun, and Rock Smash. I mixed up the order of those, but that's okay. Next up is Onyx. Nope, Medusa, our Onyx, level 19. She has an Oran Berry holding onto right now. We have the Hardy nature, which I believe is a neutral nature. And Rock Head is the ability preventing recoil damage. We have Rock Tomb, Rage, Bind, and Screech. And look at this, right away. My nose is itchy. I must be allergic to... No, this isn't live streaming. I must be allergic to YouTube. Maybe I should quit. You think? No. I got so much more to go through. I can't quit yet. We got some Psychics. I never saw this coming. I see it. I see it. And now it's all within my reach. Yeah, I ad-libbed that one, sure. When a trainer and a Pokemon bond as one, a wondrous power is born. Are they talking Mega Evolution? That's kind of what Mega Evolution's about. Psychic Lindsay, Psychic Elijah. Abra. Well, that's an easy headbutt. Actually, a couple of easy headbutts. Let's go ahead and take these things down. So, as of right now, I do want to apologize, first of all, for last night. Wait a minute. Super effective. Hardly does anything, though. We're good. I was going to do a Pokemon TCGO live stream last night. I did do a... Well, if you didn't see the live stream, let me explain what happened over this weekend. So, I was fully prepared to do a live stream yesterday morning, with Pokemon Ultra Sun. I didn't know what I was going to do exactly at first. I was thinking of doing Wi-Fi battling. What's with all the fighting type hidden powers? Get out of here. So I was going to do some Wi-Fi battling perhaps, and as it turned out though, Saturday evening as I was going to sleep, I realized I had messed up. I forgot I had booked myself to be part of a special event here in town. If you guys have checked out my Twitter recently, you'll see that I posted a photo of a costume that I have. I've shown it a few times on the channel here as well, I believe. It is King Bowser Koopa, King of the Koopas in Super Mario Bros. It is I who has gone down in defeat. Defeated, I see. Alright, good enough. The old chateau lies abandoned with none living within... The old chateau lies abandoned with none living in its walls. And yet, there permeates a presence. There still remain many mysteries yet to be solved in this strange world. I gotta learn to take a little bit more time when choosing my words and speaking those good words right nice, so that I don't stumble up as much as I tend to do. Wild double battle. No shinies. We don't even want this experience. We're way above these things. Not to, like, you know, what would you call it? Be all high and mighty on my high and mighty horse over these things, but yeah, we don't need to hurt these little individuals. We'll let them go. So... It was a special event for the Children's Wish Foundation, our local chapter. Hey, Great Ball. That's pocket money. I don't use those. And they wanted King Bowser Koopa as one of the, guest attendees to help have the kids have a great time. Here comes the swarm. Uh-oh. Beedrills. My senses tingle. I spotted a rare Pokemon. So we got a Beedrill user and a Spider-Man user. His senses tingling? That's clearly what they're going for. Oh, we got a whole roster just about. Wurmple and Burmy. We don't have our... Hey! Let's try the rollout. This will be interesting. actually, yeah, Bowser was there. So that being said, the event actually started early in the day, and it kind of cut into whatever time I would have had for our live stream. So I decided I'm going to hold off the live stream until later on Sunday evening, when I'll actually be home to do it. And as it turns out, this past couple days over the weekend, my internet has been pretty choppy. In fact, as I'm recording this video, I don't know if it's going to get uploaded in time. If not, I might have to wait until tomorrow to upload it, or today, if you're watching it tomorrow from today. You know what? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, the internet is being a bit of a problem. I was trying to do some of our Wormhole Wonder Trade. Oh, okay, good. You protected. I think Rollout still hits the target I chose on the right side. Yep. So, the stream was lagging quite a bit. The internet was just being a bit of a nuisance, unfortunately. Oh, if you had taken on the Dustox, we could have kept the rollout going on things. Well, I mean, we're still going to hit it, but I could have got more power. Because, look, I'm going to do like a tiny little tap to this Dustox. That's our third rollout. We would have had so much power. Anyway, so we didn't get to do Pokemon TCG Online live stream because the internet just was not staying connected for me. I think it is working now. As of late last night, things seem to be flowing fine. The internet stopped cutting out on me, stopped disconnecting and stuff, so if it is still decent, I'm going to see if maybe Wednesday evening, or maybe Wednesday during the day. Sometime Wednesday, I'll see if I can do another live stream, and I'll do a Pokemon TCG Online live stream like up for the LAC this week. And of course, again, assuming the internet does decide to work for me, I'll be doing the usual routine on Sunday, in which I'll be doing a Pokemon Ultra Sun video of some sort, live stream. I'm not sure if it... You took like 2 damage. Anyway, I'm not sure. Actually, in a Chansey's health bar, that was probably about 52 HP. They have a lot of HP. But, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Pokemon Ultra Sun, like, Wi-Fi battling. I think I will do that, because we haven't done any Wi-Fi battling yet with you folks out there. I was going to do it Sunday evening, but I didn't yet get all my Pokemon sent over from Pokemon Moon. They're still kind of lounging in there. So, I'll send them all over probably sometime this week. It's just a simple matter of going into the Pokebank and bringing them down into the new game. And look, my rollouts are gone. See? We could have had one last full rollout if you had targeted down that, Dustox. Thanks, Chansey. I guess Cheryl was right. She's not really on the battling side of things. Now, check my memory. I gotta remember what time to stop recording it, because my phone is currently uncharged. I was out doing some Pokemon Going today. Whoa! Ow, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, that's more like Yoshi. There we go. But yeah, I was doing some Pokemon Going. I have a whole bunch of raid passes I'm trying to use up. I'm hardly finding any raids to take on. They're just filling up space in my items. I thought it was a rare Pokemon, but it turned out to be just a trainer. Did you know Swarm is the name of a Pokemon ability? Yeah, Beedrill has it, as well as a good other number of species. And I hear Willow meowing in the background. I do have the door open, letting them roam freely, just for a change of pace. Another wild encounter? Nothing amazing. Off camera, as I've been going around taking care of my berry harvesting. Oh yeah, by the way, I have, let me show you what I have for berries. Let's just open up the old bag. We've got 11 orange berries. We've got a bunch of cherry berries with 13. Got some Chestos, Pekka berries, and A-Spear berries we're working on right now. So we got some pretty good healing items. Again, I don't know if that's moral for a Nuzlocke or not, but it works for me, and I'll take that. This is not super strictly like a standard Nuzlocke anyway, so I mean, if we're bending another rule, I kind of don't mind. Trainer tips. In forests and caves, there are many items that underground that cannot be seen in the murky darkness. Take the time to search carefully. Like right here? No. What about right in front of that sign? Oh, I was going to say, check that out. Perfect hiding spot, but nothing. Nothing at all. So we can avoid those trainers, but we want that experience. Where can we go otherwise? So let's go straight up. Alright, we got some more psychics. Oh, I had to switch Canuck out. Drat. A strange presence has been felt. It is emanating from you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for taking notice. Senpai noticed me. This forest is strange, you know. It seems to fill me with energy. Is Energy Ball a thing yet? Because it is a grass-type attack. Maybe that's what you're feeling. Cody and Rachel. Or Rakhail. And we have a Psyduck and... Wait a minute. Why do you got a Psyduck? Uh-oh. That's a fighting type. We got normal types coming in. Quick, target it down. Go for Egg Bomb Headbutt combo. Let's scramble this thing. Yeah, scramble the egg patrol. Egg bombers. Never mind, I got it. Okay, go ahead. Take out that side. What else was I gonna say? Well, yeah, basically doing some Pokemon going today. I had to get some, I had to get some go out of my system. I've got so many raid passes stored up. And yeah, why would you go for the special defensive one? I was expecting that was what we were gonna do. Look, another 52 HP gone off of Chansey. So anyway, take this thing down. Speaking of Chansey, I found a wild one in Pokemon Go today. Not very common. So I am at a point right now where I'm low on Pokeballs. I'm also low on item space though, but I'm trying to harvest up Pokeballs to get to another 200 or so. What do you want? Willow's coming in. You might be able to see her maybe. I don't know. Actually, I can see if you can see her. There's her tail. You guys ever play the Where's Waldo games, the Where's Waldo books? When you see just the dog's tail? Woof. That's annoying. Oh, be one with me, my Meditite. Your victory. There is nothing strange about it. So, the previous psychics foretold Mega Evolution. Well, this guy just said, be one with me. Are they foretelling Pokemon Human Fusions for Gen 8? Am I jumping to conclusions? Yeah, probably. Forests are mystifying. They seem to gather such unexplainable energy, or inexplicable energy, if you like to use that word. The old chateau. I sense a particularly strong presence there. Oh, I've got some fun stories to talk about the old chateau. I'll let you know some of that as we get closer to that part of the playthrough, because we'll be checking it out at some point. I do need cut, though, before I can get in there. Speaking of cut, let's cut and run from this encounter. Look at the double Badoo. It's a Baduo, if you will. So what else was I rambling on about all incoherently? I don't know. See, I lose track so much. But anyway, so I'll be looking at possibly Wednesday for TCG Online, live stream with you folks. I'll try to aim for the daytime. And I've actually started working on a couple new decks. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know I took some pretty rough encounters, pretty rough games in Pokemon TCG Online with these new decks that I put together. What were they? The Dialga GX deck was one of them. What was the other one? Oh wait, I guess switch Canuck out. It was... Actually, it was the Doug Trio, Alolan Doug Trio. That wasn't as bad of a time, I guess. It still was like a bit more difficult than I would have liked. But, I mean, it is what it is. We have a couple of Cascoon. Don't need any of those. We're done. We already have... Do we even get one back in Sapphire? I don't know. We got Critter, our Butterfree. He's kind of all the bug that we need. And I'm loving seeing what levels we're at right now, because as soon as we hit level 24, I can finally bring back a previous Pokemon. A free honey. Not bad. Alright, now, up here is where the old chateau resides, but we can't go in there just yet. We ain't got cut. Technically, no, we have cut. We just don't have the badge for it, first of all. And second of all, we don't have the TM. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would have never been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Chaz. There was no Team Galactic. Even Team Galactic themselves said that they were here, though. What is going on? Return of forces that way, of course. Now, if we go this way, we're stuck. We need cut. But there are berries down there. I know that much for sure. There's an item here, I think. Nope, just a complete waste of my time. Berries, I believe, are up there. We have some trainers here to deal with. Let's get some fighting underway. Just sit back and fish casually. It's a grown-up's hobby. Oh wait, they're not trainers. Oh wait, they are trainers. I landed myself a feisty trainer. Let's go. Are you trying to imply that you hooked me and pulled me over? I was lured over by my own volition. We've got a Goldeen. I have an Onix. Now the thing is, I don't think you learn any water moves. The other thing is, I gotta be safe and careful. I'm not gonna risk it. We're gonna send in our water type for resistance if need be. Alright, so once we hit Eterna City, we'll be getting prepared for our next Pokemon League Gym Battle Badge deal thing. So, we only have 2 Pokemon strong. Like I said, we're getting close to bringing back a previous Pokemon. We're not quite there just yet, but I will grind up probably in the forest before we take on the gym. Well, it depends on where we have to go before getting into the gym. If we gotta go to another route, I will train on that route and get to be 5 levels above those wild Pokemon. Because the thing is, we're already 5 levels above the Pokemon in the forest. So, there might be trading in this patch of grass above us, though. Do you have a fishing rod? Catch some big ones. I can try. Nothing's biting. I could use a break, I suppose. And a break is what you'll get because we're sending our Onix in to take care of all of your Magikarp. It really is just Magikarp, isn't it? Just don't be the Hydro Pump Special Event Magikarp, I believe will be safe. I think those were shiny? I don't know. It's another one of those things that I heard King Nappy talking about in one of his, or many of his Wonder Trade. What is it? Wonder Trade Wednesdays that he would do. Why do they have such decent-ish defense, though? Isn't that just really weird? You know, it's even weirder. So it just used Splash. That in and of itself is there we go, is not weird. But what's weird is in this, Splash is considered a normal type attack, whereas in Pokemon Go, they made it water type. So it's weird that they're not consistent from game to game, but I would actually say I kind of prefer if they would be water type in this as well, because it makes sense. Why would splashing water not be water type? I don't know. The other thing is, does it matter? No, because it doesn't do any damage. Although, I said this before, with the whole primal reversion of Groudon and Kyogre, I would have loved it if they made some sort of, I don't know what you call it, scale orb, carp orb, magic orb, something like that. Something that a Magikarp could hold and primal revert into primal Magikarp. Now, hear me out. The Pokedex in Gen 1, I believe, actually says, in the distant past, Magikarp used to be much more powerful than its horribly weak descendants of today. So, that seems to imply Magikarp had something going for it back in the day. And I would love it if it gained, like, okay, so if Primal Magikarp was a thing, I would love to see some sort of an ability, a brand new ability that says, this Pokemon's splash attack is a one-hit KO. Something like that. And make it like 90% accurate. Like, just make it so that Splash is amazingly, unbelievably overpowered in that sense. They kind of did that with Z Splash when you use the Normalium Z and use Splash for the attack. Instead of, well, it still does no damage, but it triple boosts your attack stat. You get 3 boosts of, attack plus. So, it's kind of decent in that sense. It's still not amazing because, like, Magikarp, you're not going to gain a lot of attack stat. Well, you're going to gain a lot, but on top of what it currently has, it's not that much more impressive. But regardless, it'd be cool to see some sort of a Primal Magikarp. You know what else we get to see at some point? Maybe is Primal Dialga, which I didn't know was a thing, but it's in one of the Mystery Dungeon games. Dialga actually has a Primal Reversion. I think that was the first time we actually saw a Primal. Of course, it wasn't playable, it wasn't catchable, it was it was just like a boss battle, essentially. But it's still kind of crazy to see a Primal before the Primals were like a real thing. Alright, Magikarp number 4, I believe, is down. We're pretty much out of our rock tombs, so, and look how little experience we're getting off of this. This is taking forever. So we're going to have to switch into somebody with some actual PP now, and that is going to be good old Canuck. I could send Pikachu to completely destroy these things, but again, he won't listen to me, despite the fact that he's been with me through so many generations, so many Pokemon Leagues. He should know I know what I'm doing. But, okay. Not just go for the headbutt. Now, it'll probably survive this, because it's got really okay-ish defense. Never mind. I guess our attack stat on our Medusa is just pretty garbage. I mean, it's pretty much garbage. I mean, it's like the garbage that you put, like, stickers on and glitter sparkles and stuff, and you make it pretty. Kind of like when you take a Trubbish into the Pokemon musicals in Gen 5. It's a pretty garbage by doing that. Actually, you could do that now with the stickers and stuff in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, the Alola Photo Club. I guess I should have been a little bit more serious about this. Yeah, get more serious about pretty garbage. Learn your place. What the? Yank your fishing rod when that appears. That's how you fish. Okay, so we're pretty much out of PP, but I'm going to leave Medusa in the lead for now, because if this guy's a trainer, I fished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. I can always just switch her out. At least she gains something for seeing this thing in battle. I'll say this again when we hit Gen 5, but I really did not kind of care for the fact that in Gen 5 they, in my opinion, they sort of broke the, was this mega air quotes? They broke the experience thing where it's like, if a Pokemon's in battle, you switch it out immediately, it gains some experience, right? So that's still a thing, but they made it that if your Pokemon in the lead was lower leveled, it would gain more experience than the one that actually did the fighting. And it was sort of equivalent to the difference in both of your Pokemon's levels. The bigger the difference, the more the lower level Pokemon would gain. That just, I felt like they did a lot of, pandering to people that alter their games, maybe using experience codes or the fact that they made TMs multi-use as opposed to the one-time use. So the fact that they made it that the experience went like that, I get that they wanted to sort of speed it up for players to train their Pokemon, but it just seemed like it was kind of a broken way. Because if you think about it, if you and a friend are, say, trying to learn like a trick on a skateboard or something like that. I mentioned it because I saw somebody trying to do some jumping downstairs the other day, and he was not having a good day of it. Flat on his back so many times. Anyway, if you and a friend are trying to learn to skateboard, and your friend tries the first time, fails, or whatever, and then you try it, and you do it like 15 times, and you get better and better and better, the Pokemon Gen 5 experience equivalent is that your friend learned more from what you were doing. Yeah, you're doing the actions, you're learning how to do it, but your friend, say, like, triples experience in how to do it. Does that seem right to anybody? Show of hands in the comments below. I don't know how you're going to show your hands in the comments, but you can probably figure out something. In fact, if you have somebody watch you figure out how to do that, they'll learn how to do it so much better than you if they were a Gen 5 Pokemon. See what I'm trying to say? Don't confuse me. I'm confusing myself enough with what I'm trying to tell people. Thanks, Goldeen. And this is the original confusion where a 1 in 2 chance to hit ourselves. For example, we broke through that. Take that, Goldeen. That's what you get for supersonicking me. You don't even get the golden spikes. How dare you try supersonic? You aren't even a Hedgehog. You aren't even an Echidna. Of course, Knuckles is not Sonic, but he still goes super. Speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, as a little sort of aside as we try to deal with this Magikarp, it was kind of cool to see in Sonic Heroes that when they use the Chaos Emeralds, Sonic goes supersonic, and both Knuckles and Tails powered up to, like, I guess you'd call them semi-super. But it was kind of neat because back in the first Sonic, well, not the first Sonic, but Sonic the Hedgehog 3, when you get the Chaos Emeralds, Sonic can go supersonic. My feet are tangled too, ouch, ouch. And when Knuckles got the Chaos Emeralds, he could go Super Knuckles, but when Tails got the Chaos Emeralds, nothing. You had to power them up to the Super Emeralds for Tails to get a Super form. What I think is kind of cool with Sonic Heroes is berries. That's cool. But what I think is cool about Sonic Heroes, it powered Tails up to the point that he gained as much of a power boost from the Emeralds as Knuckles did at that point. So it just shows that he advanced over time to become strong enough to gain that much of a power boost. Alright, so let me do some math here. When did I start recording? I think we're almost done? Yeah, we got a few more minutes left here, I think. I'm losing track. That's why I need my timer. I want a timer on my Pokémon. Anyways, let's drop some more berries in the dirt. Let's drop a couple of these Aspire, whatever berries, and we'll grab, I think maybe Oran berries probably the best way to go. I'll drop some Chestos as well, though. I got Oran berries still growing back in the other area. Now, there's going to be a lot of back and forth off camera as I try to get all these berries harvested up, but I kind of like doing the berry harvesting. I remember my nephews were talking about things that you can do in Pokemon that is not battling and stuff, and they were saying how, well, if you really wanted, you could be like a berry farmer, and they're laughing like it's a big joke, and I'm like, I do that. And they're like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I like doing the berries. It's a nice relaxing sort of thing. Eterna City, history living. It feels great riding a bike with the wind in your face, doesn't it? I guess, kind of. I haven't ridden a bike in so long. Hey, you. Yeah, you, trainer. It's okay. Never mind. You look tough. I won't take, I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on. Some mighty tough words for a man with that kind of hairstyle. Alright, we're going to go heal up in the Pokemon Center. We'll talk to some folks in here, and that's going to be it for today. And we'll be back tomorrow for some more Pokemon Pearl adventures, because we have made it here to Eterna City. I can check out what's going on here in town, and get a little insight into the gym, and see what we have waiting for us. Don't know if I'm going to take on any of the trainers yet. I'll save the actual battling until we're ready to take on the whole gym. Team Galactic took my Pokemon away. Knew it! I'm going to deal with Team Galactic here first. They took other people's, too. Something should be done, but Team Galactic creeps everyone out. What are they doing to my Pokemon? I don't know. Hi, you cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? This Poke app will show you how close your Pokemon feel to you. I got the friendship checker for the Poke. Let's check that out. The friendship checker app identifies the Pokemon that like you. That's a calculator. That's a step counter. That's a list. Oh, this one, right. If you click and hold. Look at all the hearts. They're so happy. Yay! How about you, Medusa? What do you think? You hate me. Oh well. What about you, Canuck? Get over here. Stop bouncing, guys. You got a little heart. That's something. You know, I kind of want to leave that as them bouncing around. Something to see on the bottom screen, I guess. Alright, and what do you have to say for yourself, also? Do you like me, Willow? Say hi. Hi! Isn't she so cute? I don't know what you want, though. She might be hungry. I'll go feed her in a second. When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden moves outside of battle. Where'd you go? There she goes. Alright, she is calling for my attention. I'm going to save the game up right here, and I'm going to say thank you, folks, for watching today's episode of Pokémon Pearl. Another one coming up tomorrow, of course, unless, like I said, this doesn't upload in time and you're seeing it the same day as the next one, but you'll find out as the uploads happen. If you want to stay tuned to the channel for some more uploads as they happen, though, feel free to subscribe to the channel during the outro. There'll be a link. You can also subscribe anytime, technically, because there is that subscribe button down below. And, of course, if you enjoyed today's episode of the Pearl playthrough, there's that like button right near the subscribe button. Feel free to click on that and share either this video or the playthrough, or the playlist that's linked in the description, with a friend of yours who might want to check out some of our somewhat retro-ish Pokemon adventures here on the channel. With all that, I guess we're going to end off right now. She's staring at me. I'm coming. That's about it for today. Thanks again, folks, for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.